Welcome to the Concrete Farm. Today we are following the ways of Cole the Corn Star, so to speak. We inherited or purchased a farm that had been run down for 40 years. The gentleman had passed away and retired first, then passed away, and left us a couple of groves and piles of stuff, all just junkified. So we're trying to go through this good scrap metal, keep it, what's good and usable and weldable for any other projects or broken things. So this is kind of what we're doing. This is our normal barn. You've seen this in videos. It's where we store all of our equipment. Do some shop repairs. Here's next to it. The other side is completely clear. I'll show that in a minute, but this side had all of that in that tote right there was on the ground, piled up right here. And that was just laying in the dirt. So there's some wood. That's all going to the city dump. This is go through again, possibly save for projects and stuff. And junk, just go to the dump as well. Some pile of aluminum. But anyways, we're gonna use the dozer. I've already tore out a couple of trees back here, but we've got a bunch of these little saplings that are growing in here that don't need to be here. Then we're gonna try to move our fuel tank around to this side. It'll be easier for us to fuel on this side instead of driving back in the back. And maybe able to park some implements in here along the side, so we don't have to stack them up in here like this. We're also gonna be ripping this fence out down to the corner post because it serves no purpose. This was from cows years ago, so we're gonna tear this whole fence line out down to that. There's a corner post right there. I don't know if you can see it or not, right about there. We'll tear that down behind that house. This house is abandoned, been empty for years. So we're gonna tear all this out and pull all those trees out. Right down the side, this one's been already cleared on this side. I don't know if you can see through there through the trees. We cleared this one last year, so we could have it open, and a travel trailer actually doesn't go there. It's my daughter's. So we can have it accessible to put things around it. This whole Quonset barns are pretty popular down here. I think up north too. They're good for snow load, from what I understand. We don't really have that down here, but they were good quality, cheap construction back in the day. We love it. We use it all the time. We're going to be backfilling the floor again. Another project with some asphalt chip we got from the city. It's just a big pile they're giving away. We do a bunch of city work property-wise, and they just throwing some old asphalt they need moved. They've got piled up. We told them we could use it here at the farm, and they said they would just donate it to us for the work. So we're trying to get this crap all picked up. I'll try to set it on the tripod and get as much of it as I can on how interesting it'll be. I got 90% battery and 4 hours of record time on this 128 gig card in it. So I'll try to tripod it and get all that we can get, ripping the dozers out, and then I'll do some time lapsing. I mean, you don't want to sit here for mistakes all day. We gotta haul some hay at 3, one of our customers. Other than that, this is the project for today. We've been trying to get to this for about 4 years, and the super sad part is we got another area to show you here. Well, sad for us. Using the case dozer today. Old John Deere ripper, 3-point ripper. John Deere plow, cedar, old one. It's all stuff that's just been in here for 40 years. I don't know about that little ripper or not, but so this is our current setup. Our fuel tank's over there. It's an auger we have to rebuild. But anyways, there's another grove right here next to our cattle barn that has completely been neglected for 40 plus years. It's got all kinds of crazy crap in it. Nothing bad, just a couple for deep freezes and hot water tanks and crap like that. But it occupies a good acre, or better, acre and a quarter of land. And it's just full of stuff. I mean, and piles of metal and stuff is just never ending. There's old trees in there. I'm gonna pull all these trees, take all these trees out, and try to use this to park equipment in, rather than having it for a big pile of junk. So we're going to try to clear all that out. It's a little windy today, and here in Oklahoma it's after Christmas. The weather's back up in the 50s and 60s. A little cool windy, you have to have a jacket on, but and then this barn here later we need to rebuild. It burned down years ago, had hay fire in it, and the stem wall goes around. There's a tree in it, but this wall needs to be removed, and then the barn needs to be brought back over and put back here. This is a whole nother section of the barn. This guy just did this. I guess it was cheaper. So that wall is supposed to extend all the way over to the other side, like this one. And this is our hay barn for our cattle stuff. We don't do dairy or anything of any sort, but we do beef cattle, calf cows, and so that's kind of where we take care of our cows. We only are down to like 10, I think. We sold a bunch of cows and a bunch of mamas. So anyway, we're gonna continue and try to get all this crap picked up, and then I'll get some video of it. Just a quick narration of what's happening, so you have somewhere to go with what we're doing. So I'll get some video of the Dozer going to work today. All right, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this side of the barn at the moment. We've got it pretty much clean and gone now. We're gonna drag it tomorrow, level it out, and I think that's gonna be it for today. That's all the metal we saved and we think's usable from this pile. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Dug a big hole back there the cows are playing in to bury some of the wood and stuff in. But anyways, appreciate you watching.